Hope you're hungry. Need a boxed lunch? I have you covered. A dash of my secret ingredient, and this'll be Would you like anything? Wait till you...
Hey, how's your gear? Okay, all done. Okay, all done. What's next? Okay, all done. What's next? Handles like a dream, guaranteed. Hit me up when...
Time to mix up. Any up, don't push.
Those are top-shelf goods you just bought. I knew you had an eye for quality. Those are top-shelf goods you just bought. Those are top-shelf goods you just bought. I knew you had an eye for... I've still got plenty of stock to go around. Your coins always well...
Hey, how's your... What's next? Okay, all done. What's hit me up? What?
All right, let's go. Chew on this!
Now!
Oh man,
This weather is gorgeous.
Oh, what's that there?
Let's see.
We've entered a current. Stay alert!
Oh, what's that over there?
We'll be taking that. Quick as a flash! Waiting's the worst part.
Go fight! Looking good.
I'll give you a hand. Let's
Ready
do this!
and... Ha-ha! What a fine specimen!
Good for you!
Okay, let's pick up the pace.
Hey! We got something over there!
Let's see.
Winds, give me strength.
Faster, faster!
What a pleasant breeze.
Oh? What could that be?
Let's take a look.
Spotted something! The heck is it?
So this is the bulk of the Balta Sea Force, huh? Makes for an awe-inspiring sight.
Yeah, if they weren't on our side, I'd be shaking in my boots.
This is the first time I've ever seen this many ships in one place outside of an expedition. But don't stress. We can rely on them as if they were our own brothers and sisters.
Hey, nobody I'd want on my side more in a situation like this.
Hey, what's that? Lovely! That takes care of that! Notebook entry complete. Let me know when you find something new.
So this is the bulk of the Balta Sea Force, huh? Makes for an awe-inspiring sight.
Yeah, if they weren't on our side, I'd be shaking in my boots.
This is the first time I've ever... Let's go!
Ooh, it smells of gold.
We're going at a real nice clip. You never know what'll come in handy.
Careful not to crash!
Ooh, it smells of gold.
An enemy ship!
Enemy
that
ship
there?
down!
It's coming right Looks at like us. everyone's okay.
You lot are pathetic. It's just an overgrown fish. Give me the helm and I'll shake it off. Remember seeing this terrain on a map. Let's check it out. Target hit! Fire! Bastard's more stubborn than I thought.
The ship is swaying!
Hold up, hold up, hold up! I'm too young to be shark food!
That takes care of that.
We're saved!
You can't take the ocean lightly, Adel. But hey, stuff like this is what adventuring's all about.
Okay, let's go! Kinda looks like the area we saw on that map.
All right, let's go!
Withdraw the minute we're in danger.
Not done yet!
Good job out there, crew!
My poor heart can't take all this excitement.
Okay, let's go! Should be a good spot to rest. Let's not go this way. I bet we can catch something here. Okay, let's give it a shot. Hup. Got a bite. Looking good. Ready and... That's it, huh? Hup. Got a bite! Looking good!
I'll give you a hand. Let's do this!
Ready
Looking
and...
good!
Yeah! I hooked one! Hup.
Waiting's the worst part.
Got a bite!
Looking good! I'll give you a hand.
Ready
Let's
and...
do this!
Now this is a prize catch! Mona! Okay, let's go!
Survive at any cost.
Spot on! The weak are meat. That's just common sense. He just rode this rickety dinghy through the Flumen Strait without a hitch. It's always something harebrained with this coot.
What's the matter, kid? Starstruck by your dear old dad?
This little gambit was impressive. I'll give you that.
Oh? Doesn't sound like the Karja I know.
That's so. Well, I've been through a lot lately.
Anyhow, this is around where your crew made camp, aye? Seems as good a place to go ashore as any. Definitely tough to spot this area from out in the open waters. You couldn't ask for a better campsite.
If the plan doesn't start till tomorrow, what about the rest of today? There's still some time left before sundown.
I'll be spending it the usual way, by heading off for some sightseeing. At that Grieger fortress, in this case. Always best to survey a battlefield with your own feet and eyes before the guts start spilling.
Figured you'd say that. Just try to keep out of trouble.
Way ahead of you. This won't take long. Be back in 2 shakes.
So, where's that leave us? Should we rest up for tomorrow? Muttonhead. Since when do you need permission to explore? Bryn did say he saw one in the area, huh? Works for me. Let's get to looking. Is this the area Gren was talking about? Let's check it out. How's that? Yeah! Flame off!
Slice and dice! Let's go! Get ready! Bringer! Found something! Mana! Take this! Let's go!
The bridge has collapsed. We'll need to find another route.
Here goes! Here goes! Let's make tracks! Mana Sense might come in handy here. Didn't expect this here! Mana! Burn away! Let's go! Burn away! Not done yet! Burn away! Get him! A rare find! Something's there. I think there's something around here. Didn't expect this here! Stronger the better! A rare find! Not done yet! How's that? Mana! A rare find!
This runestone. Definitely. The people who survived must have been the ones who raised these runestones. That part about Rollo disappearing catches my eye, too. His descendants should still be around. Else the Trident wouldn't be looking for him. That reminds me. You think the Grieger ever managed to track down Rollo's kin? Maybe. But if Rollo does get revived, it'll be as our enemy, right? We can't be too careful tomorrow. Let's head back to camp before it gets dark.
Let's make tracks! Here goes! And we're off!
Grimson, what are you up to?
Ah, there you are. A boar saw fit to attack me on my way back from scouting around. Thought it'd make for a perfect dinner, so I went ahead and hunted it down.
Oh? You actually know how to cook?
Surprised? This is a dish I used to make for Ilena all the time long ago.
For Mom?
Yup, it's one of her favorites. Denmark-style boar stew. Just needs to simmer a while longer before we can dig in.
Smells good already.
Ilena? Well, let's see. She wasn't quite up to snuff as a warrior, only average at best. But even then, it'd be no stretch to call her the founder of the Balta Sea Force.
What?
As you already know, we Normans were forced to leave our homeland when the dire winter hit. Most of our people continue to earn their crust by looting and plundering. But her? She wanted to create a place where Normans could build lives instead of tearing them down.
Why is this the first I'm hearing of that?
Because it's the first time we're talking about it. The Balta Sea Force was formed out of folks who shared in Ilena's beliefs. A right shame she passed on before her vision was ever realized.
Mom,
Whoop. Looks like the stew's all ready. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow. If we survive, that is. Now grab a bowl and chow down.
Right.
It's chock full of ginger, so a few spoonfuls should warm your body up right quick.
This is delicious. Reminds me of old times, somehow.
Does it? Might be that we fed you some as a babe.
Maybe.
So, Adel, you turning the trident into mulch this time, or what? That's what I like to hear. That the brand Other gave you? Is Wave ensuring a rematch, yeah?
It shows itself sometimes whenever the generals are nearby.
Between that and you being shackled to Karja, you're a regular smorgasbord of curses.
That brand is nearing its deadline, so we'd best get this wrapped up tomorrow. This'll be our chance to settle the score with Yurth, too.
I heard you're able to put Yurth and Logger on the back foot. But compared to them, Other's got the edge in sheer force of might. So don't you go dying on me out there, huh? There's no telling who's squaring off against which general tomorrow. Could be that I'll end up taking Other's head. No hard feelings if I do, Will do. We got a big day ahead of us, so be sure to stick to the script. Well, that takes care of the old belly. About time we call it a night and rest up for tomorrow. Right then, you two ready and raring to go? Step one of the plan is to trek north up the Falaise Peninsula and head for the enemy fortress. Should make for a brisk morning walk, eh? Just treat it as a warm-up. Wouldn't want to wear yourself down from the outset. Don't let me down, you two.
Do me a favor, Hoogle. What should I do next? It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely. Whew. All finished. It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely. Whew. All finished. It turned out nicely. 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 What should I do next? Thanks for the help. I bet we can catch something here. Okay, let's give it a shot. Huh? Got a bite! Looking good.
I'll give you a hand. Let's do this!
Ready and... Yeah, I hooked one!
Show me what what you got, brother.
Got a bite!
I'll give you a hand.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
Yeah! I hooked one! Hup.
Show me what you got, brother.
Got a bite!
Looking good.
All right! Ready and... Yes! Pulled in a big one! Run away! Let's go! Run away! Get him! Run away! Get him! Not done yet! Fire in the hole! Dodge this! Springer! How's that? Let's make tracks! Get him! Get him!
Can't beat me.
Run away!
Switch!
Switch! Get him! Get him! I bet we can catch something here. Okay, let's give it a shot. Hup. Got a bite! This is... Hup.
Show me what you got, brother.
Got a bite!
I'll give you a hand.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
Yeah! I hooked one! Hup. Got a bite!
Looking good. I'll give you a hand. Let's do this!
Ready and... Yes! Pulled in a big one! Slice and dice! Springer! yet! Run away! Get him! Mana! Get ready! Earthbringer! Okay, let's give it a shot. Huh? Got a bite! Looking good!
Looking good! Looking good! I'll give you a hand!
Ready
Let's
and...
do this!
Yeah! I hooked one! Huh? Got a bite! Ready and... Yeah! I hooked one! Huh?
Show me what you got, brother!
Got a bite! Looking good! Looking good!
I'll give you a hand!
Ready
Let's
and...
do this!
That went well! You? You? Burn to ashes! Let's go! Get ready! Earthbringer!
Karja, send Hugel out.
We starting the mission?
Strike like lightning, hard and fast. That's the creed of the Balta Sea Force. Once they get the go-ahead from Hugel, our men will show themselves on the water. The second those galoots in the fortress begin to stir, we infiltrate.
You've got a big part to play here, Hugel. Make us proud.
Moving on. Doesn't look like the enemy's made any big changes since yesterday. That brand around your neck will let you know if one of the Trident's prongs is close, right? Any chance that works the same in reverse?
So what? No one Other? He'll still probably face us fair and square.
Huh. That right. Either way, they're gonna pay the piper for tearing up our turf.
There's the signal. Balta Sea Force! First and second flotilla! Dead slow ahead!
Balta Sea Force, 3rd Flotilla! Dead slow ahead! Steer clear of the fortress's range of fire!
The warning bell. No going back now.
Remember, the three of us bust in as a group. From there, your objective is to storm their central command post. Now look alive. It's time to swing into action.
Stronger the better.
Not this way!
Been a long while since our last family trip to the battlefront. Makes you wonder just how much Your Highness the Pirate Princess has grown up.
Oh, you better believe I'll show you.
How's that? Monosense might come in handy here. Found something!
Huh? Something's there.
Monosense might come in handy here. Monosense might come in handy here. Found something! Should be a good spot to rest.
All right, let the mission begin! Don't fall behind, Adel! You neither, Grimson!
Who do you think you're talking to? But yeah, time to get this party rolling.
Do we even stand a chance? Gotcha! How's that? How's that? Gotcha! How's this? To end this! How's that?
Easy pickings!
To end this! To end this! Gotcha!
Switch!
Switch! Stronger than
Nice work.
A chest! Can't wait to see what's inside. Hut. 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 Hut.
That's one done and dusted. You doing okay there?
Gotcha!
Not too happy to see us, huh?
Gotcha! There! Hut! 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 Hut!
So far, so good. So good, it's boring. Don't any of these mooks know how to put up a fight?
He's strong, all right. But I'm nothing to scoff at either.
Here goes! Hut! Hut! There! Gotcha!
Know how to deliver at all.
Monosense might come in handy here. Found something! Okay, let's give it a shot. Huh? Got a bite! Ready and... Yeah, I hooked one! Huh?
Show me what you got, brother.
Got a bite!
I'll give you a hand.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
Yeah, I hooked one! Huh? Got a bite! All right! Ready and... Yes! Pulled in a big one! Mana!
Look at that!
Huh. Should be able to get to the command post through here. You two keep moving ahead, just like we... Well, would you look at that? The ironclad is leaving port already.
It's Yerthan Logger!
Well, would you look at that? The main event is here after all. I had an inkling the Balta Sea Force was but a wriggling worm on a hook.
Why is it that your gleeful little smirking has me vexed? Honestly, Other should be aware of this little incursion, and yet...
Boy there! I hear you've given Adel and Karja a taste of your hospitality. What do you say I repay the favor?
Grimson Balta, what a nettlesome thorn in our sides.
Right back at ya. Didn't expect you generals to honor us with your presence.
Why, we could do no less with the esteemed Jarl of the Balta Sea Force at our doorstep. Coming out to greet you is only the courteous course of action.
Awful polite of you. Hey, change of plans. I'll hold the both of them off here.
Huh? It's 3 against 2. Why can't we take them together?
Use your head. These scullions only showed up to buy some time.
Oh?
Taking them both on at once would be a bootless errand for you kids. So let me handle this and go on ahead. That a boy, Adel. Didn't even need me to tell you. If that thing enters the ocean fray, the Balta Sea Force will be left in the lurch. Was aiming to stop it myself, but I'm gonna need to pass those reins on to you.
Guess so.
Head for the docks. The ironclad will have to pass through it one way or another.
Impressive. To the easily impressed, that is.
My, oh my. Just what we needed to spice up the narrative.
There's still the matter of where Other is, but lucky for us, his sights are dead set on you. He's bound to show his mug in front of you, so watch your step out there.
Got it. And Grimson? I'm gonna hold you to the rest of that story you promised us.
I'll be damned. She acts more and more like her by the day. That all you got, mighty generals?
Should be a good spot to rest. Mana!
Huh? I'm not worried for him or anything. As if he even needs me to be. Besides, we've got our own stuff to take care of.
Seems kinda tough.
We can jump down from that watchtower. Hurry, Shield Brother!
We should get out of here! Gotcha! To end this! To end this! Gotcha! How's that? Gotcha! Away!
Shield Brother!
Karja!
Let's do it!
Here goes! Here goes!
Watch your foot, Naddle. Let's see if we can't find a way into this thing.
There! Seems kind of tough. Still got a long way to go.
We'll get stronger yet, Shield Brother!
Your ball! Blast off! Mana! Hut! Here goes! Here goes! Mana! There! Blast off! Here goes! There! Burn away! Not done yet! There! Burn away! There! Blast off! Your ball! Blast off! Let's go! There! Burn
The interior's something else. Who knew the Grieger even had technology like this? Now's not the time to be impressed, though. We've got to find a way to stop this ship.
Let's catch our breath.
Those shards. What is that thing?
A living crystal Grieger. It serves to propel this ironclad warship, the Naglfar. Adol, Karja, good to have you with us.
Other.
You've grown by leaps and bounds. I'm told both Yurth and Logger were made to withdraw. The brand is no longer relevant. Mana wielders such as yourselves won't be suffered to roam free. That'd be problematic. You see, the purpose of this craft is to receive our liege. Both the Naglfar and Grugel Fortress act as our liege's thrones. With the two of them as our footholds, we shall regain dominion over these lands.
You destroyed Rollo's nation. That's the reason he vanished, right? So why would you go to all this trouble to revive him? Does it have something to do with the blunder Logger mentioned?
To explain our delicate circumstances would take a fair bit of time. Do you truly have enough to spare when we're about to engage the Balta Sea Force? Once that happens, your allies will suffer significant losses. I think it's in your better interest to stop this ship as quickly as possible.
Real nice of you to always give us a heads up.
You two certainly do have a different look about you compared to our first meeting. Good. In that case, there's no further need for words. I, Other Colborn of the Grieger Trident, shall be your opponent.
Your ball! Blast off! There! Blast off! There! Blast off!
Consider me impressed.
Your ball! Blast off! To end this! How's that? To end this! How's this? Blast off!
Confidence you can endure. Prove it!
To end this! To end this! How's this? How's this?
You've improved more than I expected. For a measure beyond that. And yet... No. It must be a trick of the mind.
You're here to fight, or chew your own cud.
I beg your pardon. Allow me to engage you with my fullest concentration. Come forth!
How's that? To end this! How's this?
Confidence you can endure. Take the through it!
Shield brethren, together!
Contra!
We did it!
I didn't intend to be caught unawares. How long has it been since an opponent last brought me to my knees? Or perhaps the better question is, just what is that power you hold, Kaja?
The Berserker's might, you mean?
Mana. Berserkers. The Normans I fought in the past have well acquainted me with both. But this is different. Mingled within you is something aberrant. A force I've never sensed until now.
Huh?
It seems our propulsion source is lost.
Did the ironclad just stop? No. The longer we linger here, the dicier this gets. Let's fall back for now. Our bout against Other can wait till another day. Let's move, Shield Brother! Hot! This thing's sinking for real. We can't let ourselves get trapped. Frost over! Sorry, but can you run me an errand? There! That should came out pretty good. There! That should do it. Came out pretty good. There! That came out pretty good. There! That should came out pretty good. What's next? Thanks, Hugel. We've reached the deck. Question! There aren't even any around, whether friend or foe! Grieger!
How utterly infuriating! Crimson, in no way is that man human!
So, it's yours. Got your hide handed to you by Grimson, eh?
Be silent! I am a deathless being. Yet I bled for my life with Logger as my savior. Such humiliation. If I cannot fill him, then you will have to suffice.
Here she comes!
Now, switch! To make scraps of steel out of you!
Your ball! Blast off! Your ball! Run away! Your ball! Run away! Your ball! Blast off!
Don't expect to leave this place alive!
Still got this much power in her? This is the end, yours! We won! We beat Yurth! Brother! This ship is done for! Ready up! We're jumping overboard!
Adol! Karja!
It's the Sandras! No time to waste, you two! We need to get out of here!
Karja!
Have you heard what that son of Kristen's is up to?
You mean the adventure he's setting off on? The boy's a loon, just like his father.
Word is that there's a massive war going on out there.
What an idiot! Kid thinks he's too good to settle for the life he's got.
All this just to see the ocean. It's nothing more than a giant puddle.
He'll lap up whatever those traveling merchants say. Everybody knows they're just laying it on thick.
Only a matter of time before he turns up dead in some ditch.
Oh, honestly.
Not yet. Besides, my journey's only just begun.
An adventure? Wow, that sounds so cool!
Don't let anybody who says otherwise get to you.
That's right! Everyone only wishes they could be half the free spirit you are.
So you're finally setting out. Happy trails, Adel!
Send us a letter every now and again.
I want you to swear you'll come back here one day. This place will always be your home. Thank you, Adel. It was because of your efforts that the people of the village were saved.
So we're finally leaving Asteria. Can't wait to see what adventures we'll find out there.
Yo, Adel! Tell me more about your travels, would ya?
I wonder, will I ever be as strong as you someday, Adel?
When all of us are together, there's no obstacle the Sandras can't overcome.
You're more of a daredevil than you look. Sometimes, I envy you for that.
Everybody's counting on you. Myself included, of course.
Come on, Adel. Let's go! It's because of you that I...
Well now, I scarce expected to meet you here at all. My, but you certainly look worse for the wear. Is everything all right? Youth is no excuse to be overexerting yourself, my boy. I take this to mean you did a great deal of aimless wandering before arriving here. Rather unusual for you to meander so. I have to wonder how such a thing... Oh? What's that you're holding there? A key? Could it be for the final chest? Although my memories are returning, I am unable to recall what I had stored in here. However, there is no doubt in my mind that it was what I hold most dear. Open it for me, if you would, Adel. Its contents are bare. Settle down now. There are no thieves or the like upon this island. This will do just fine. That is indeed the case. Adel, let me pose you a riddle. This chest was supposed to have contained my greatest treasure. I'd like you to guess what that might be. I look forward to seeing how close your answer comes. While it may be empty at present, I expect that will change for you in the near future.
My aim was off, but so long as I take one of you down with me...
So that's the way it plays out.
Shield brother. I'm not letting you go to our side just yet.
All has gone according to your expectations, Jarl Grimson.
Send a message to all ships. Target the Sandras and lay Karja... No. Rolo to rest.
Shit! The hell's going on here? Why would they turn on us?
We're outnumbered. All we can do for now is retreat.
The Balta Sea Force is approaching at full speed! They're trying to close in and board!
The Undying Fleet came to our rescue?
Big fog! Dead ahead!
Fog? Hold up! Isn't that...
We're short on options here. The only way out is through.
Understood. Flank speed ahead. Directly into the White Shade.
It's fine that we barreled our way in here and all. But this fog isn't going to trap us inside like it did before, is it?
I can't be certain, but... it seemed to me that this fog was actually conjured to protect the Sandras.
Didn't just happen naturally, that's for sure.
Everyone! We're exiting the fog!
From what I can tell, we seem to have crossed through the Flumen Strait and into the Rogue Sea.
So that fog gave us enough cover to push our way past the sea fortress, huh? I guess what matters is that we squeaked our way out of the jaws of death.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it! What in the crap was all that? Why did the Balta Sea Force stab us in the back?
Keep it down in there, goofball.
Oh, come on! Tell me this isn't insane! All of a sudden, our allies are raining fire on us while the Grieger bail us out!
Speaking of which, where did those Grieger end up going?
Good question. I'm not seeing any of their ships around.
Don't you have any idea, Ys? About why the Sea Force attacked, I mean.
I'm sorry, but it's a mystery to me too.
At any rate, it's too risky for us to be sailing out in the open like this. Might be smart to find a place to hide the boat and get her patched up.
Good idea.
The best thing we can do for now is keep our priorities straight. Some weird-looking formations over there.
I believe those are the Rune Islands. They're also called the Eroded Remnants, named after the array of oddly shaped rocks left behind by coastal abrasion.
Well, I'm no grizzled naval commander, but that island over there might be the safe haven we're looking for.
True. I have no objections.
Then that settles it. Okay, How's about we have everyone give a status report?
All of the wounded have been attended to on our end. Adol's condition requires constant care from my father and Dr. Flare, though.
Adol. I'm worried for him.
Damn it all! We should have known that witch Yurth had one last trick up her sleeve. It's a done deal, though. The Sandras is what needs our attention right now.
Yeah. There's no telling if or when the Balta Sea-Force will track us down again. On that note, we finished verifying which parts of the ship have been wrecked.
Nice work, Cruz. How long do you think it'll take to get her back up and running?
Well, it's about the same level of damage as it was after our run-in at the Sea Fortress.
If we expedite the process at full bore, it should take around 3 days. That's a generous estimate, though, with how exhausted everyone is.
Don't sweat it. Repairs are just part of the routine at this point. We'll round up everyone who can pitch in and knock it out lickety-split.
Leave it to Dogi to keep the cogs turning.
Adol?
Not so fast, man. You sure it's okay for you to be strolling around?
It's a miracle you even can. The way it looked, that blade struck you right where it counts.
It sounds like you could use a little more rest.
He's the one who insisted I bring him over to you guys.
Ha ha! I figured you weren't gonna kick the bucket that easily.
Guess this is as good a time as any. Adol, everyone, there's something I want to say. I'm still reeling over it, so this might not come out exactly right. But, as of a while ago, I can now tap into the might of a berserker.
For real?
The might of a berserker?
I was there this one time Grimson used it. It's this Norman thing that makes you crazy. And I mean crazy strong.
That's not much of an explanation.
One of the mercenaries in my group was a Norman. So I've seen the Berserker state before too. It's an intense form of combat that lets the user fight at multiple times their usual limits. The way I hear it, they can't stop until every last bit of energy they have is spent.
That much is true. You get completely overtaken by powerful, uncontrollable impulses. It's as if your body's consumed with a burning desire to turn everything into ash. That feeling holds you hostage, causing you to attack anyone and everyone, friend or foe.
How awful.
Sounds no different from Rosa during her runaway rampages.
Maybe you'd like to be turned to ash?
That's pretty much what I thought going berserk was like too. Apparently, it gets triggered by the darkness in one's heart.
Well, I don't have anything of the sort.
But back on the Naglfar, once it looked like Adol was at death's door, those impulses started building up more and more. Right when I thought they were about to erupt, they wrapped around Yurth and absorbed her instead. Before I realized it, my gnawing urges had changed into something else entirely. I could tell what it was by instinct. There was no other way to see it. This power is... no. It's more that... I'm Rollo.
Rollo. The one whose descendant the 3 generals were seeking?
I'm... not sure I follow.
When my urges took Yurth in, they gave birth to a pitch-black emotion I couldn't rein back. One that rejects everything about the world, existing only to bring it to ruin. That in itself is the Rollo the Trident was hoping to manifest. Turns out the descendant of Rollos they were looking for, their liege, was me all along.
You, Miss Carter? That's absurd.
There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
I wouldn't be so sure. This would explain why the Balta Sea-Force double-crossed us out of nowhere.
About that, it all pretty much happened at the drop of a hat. Almost like they knew in advance.
Aye, odds are, Grimson was keenly aware of me being Rollo. As for why Other and Lager protected the Sandras despite being Grieger, well, I think you can put it together.
Forgive us for eavesdropping, but we heard the whole thing.
Given the subject matter, I'd say we're entitled to listen in.
Pops, Dad,
Many of Karnak's residents have been saved thus far as a result of your efforts. Our differences aside, I speak from the heart when I say we are grateful to Karja.
It's for that exact reason that we've been so forthcoming with our cooperation. But then we heard what you said just now.
Karja identified herself as the Grieger's liege. Should that truly be the case, we will have to reconsider our involvement.
Pops, are you freaking serious?
This should come as no surprise. I am the mayor of Karnak, after all. We can't very well join hands with the same band who leveled our town.
Look, we still can't say any of this for sure yet.
That's right! Not even Karja herself has sorted it out!
And besides, think about everything we've gone through together! Adel and Karja were the ones who rescued you both in the first place!
I understand the point you're trying to make. But the fact of the matter is that the Sandras was just bombarded by the Balta Sea Force. What do you suppose would become of us were we to stay this course?
Ahem. Cruz. I've been letting this slide up till now. But it's high time you took a fresh look at things. You're a smart kid, my boy. This shouldn't be a tough decision to make.
But... Hello. Mind if I cut in?
A Grieger?
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you can forgive this little disturbance. Might I prevail upon you to humor me with a momentary truce?
Lager.
So engrossed were you in your dialogue that it left no window for me to announce myself. But my, isn't this just the most delicious of developments? Why, merely standing before you has me awash in goosebumps. Karja, you are indisputably the latest in our liege's lineage. Rather an enigma how we failed to notice as much for all this time.
Indisputably, he says.
It can't be.
Well, if I really am Rolo, then what comes next?
Ah, yes. For the time being, what say we have you meet with Lady Leela? Oh, there's no purpose to speak of. Being our liege, Karja has every right to meet with Lady Leela. As for the why, I'd say you're better served inquiring that of her directly. Not to mention, it would be ill-advised for our liege to remain with the Sandras. The spooky, scary Balta Sea Force is out on the bloodthirsty hunt after all.
Land sakes!
What's your take, Shield Brother? Aye. But we aren't exactly spoiled for choice. You have to meet with Leela either way. Right, Adel?
Excellent. It would seem you have your decision.
Karja, you can't!
What she said! There's no reason to believe a word out of this guy's mouth!
Here's an idea. To the fair people of the Sandras, I will impart a gift.
The heck's this?
A sunstone. An ancient tool that's certain to be of use to your ilk. With it, navigating even the depths of the White Shade will prove a trifling matter. This, in turn, will allow you to reach Serena's Island in the Marine Triangle, where Lady Leela awaits.
Why are you giving this to us?
If you're going to exit the main stage, the least you can do is play the part of a rapt audience. Though that doesn't quite seem to be your inclination, given the flow of conversation earlier. As your mayor made plain, you may no longer have any incentive to play along.
Hey! We've got every intention of...
There is no word that rings more hollow than the human concept of intent. Mayhaps you had best confer with the rest of your circle? Now then, my liege, let us depart once your preparations are in order.
Fine.
Let's catch our... breath. Let's see. What should I do next? All prepped and ready. Okay, let's give it a shot. Hup. Got a bite! Looking good. Ready and... That went well. Hup. Got a bite.
Looking good.
All right.
I'll give you a hand.
Ready
Let's
and...
do this.
That went well. Hup. Got a bite. All right.
Looking good.
Looking good.
I'll give you a hand.
Ready
Let's
and...
do this.
That went well.
What can I get you? Anything else like don't be a str...
I've still got plenty. Your coin.
Hope you find what you're looking for. Is there anything else? Until next.
What would you like to... Anything else I can do? Call for me at...
Something you want to make? Anything else you want to make? Thanks for stopping by.
Got some fish. All cleaned and ready. All cleaned and ready. There, that'll do ya. There, that'll do ya. There, that'll do ya. There, that'll do ya. All cleaned and ready. There, that'll do ya. All cleaned and ready. There, that'll do. Need me to...
Here to help with Karnak's... Is there anything else? We've a...
Okay, let's give it a shot. Huh?
Waiting's the worst
Go
part.
bite.
I'll give you a hand.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
That went well. Huh? Go bite! All right!
Looking good! Let's do
Ready
this!
and...
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, I hooked one. Huh? Go bite! Looking good.
I'll give you a hand.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
Yes! Pulled in a big one!
Never thought I'd see the day I sailed under Grieger colors. Aye. No signs of anything tricky underfoot, but that's only for the moment.
Dear, oh dear. How disheartening it is that you're so on guard, my liege. And to think your welcome presence has me elated to the point of choking on my tears.
Quit chewing this scenery. If I really am your liege, then answer me this. Where did Other go?
He stayed behind at Grugel Fortress to deal with the Balta Sea Force. No one else has the capacity to keep your father dearest at bay. Even I was given a good thrashing during our altercation earlier.
Grimson. He knew about this Rollo business the whole time, didn't he?
You're asking for my impression? Having reflected on Grimson's actions and the Balta Sea Force's behavior in retrospect, I would even go so far as to say they had deliberately steered you toward awakening as Rollo.
Still the wild guessing!
My word. It should go without saying that this is merely conjecture on my part. Save your questions for Lady Leela, perhaps, if you wish to learn more about yourself.
Leela? What's she got to do with me?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed on that matter. Why, you ask? Because it'll be far more entertaining to have you hear the answer from the woman herself.
She's linked to the Grieger somehow. On top of being the one who gave Adol the power of mana, we're way past the point of treating her as just some person. Aye, now that you mention it. Either way, we're stuck dancing to his tune for now. We need to get something out of this. I'll be damned if we come up empty.
A sight for sore eyes. At last, we enter the Marine Triangle.
The White Shade! That time we entered it from the north had us wandering blindly, unable to tell left from right. That giant crystal. Is it the same as the one you gave Gren?
The Sunstone. It is an ancient tool that locates the position of the sun, directing you to your port of call. Once upon a time, the Normans developed a variety of techniques to aid their forays into the great blue unknown. Sunstones, fashioned out of a mineral known as Silverberg, are among their antique creations.
That's so. Hold on a second. If you're the one making the fog, then why even bother with this thing?
From our perspective, humans are helpless, fleeting creatures. I find it oddly endearing how such a species employs their ingenuity toward invention in their struggle to survive. You could consider this my way of paying homage to that.
Can't say I follow.
Aha! In more pertinent news, I do believe our destination is in sight. Over yonder is Serenez Island, where Lady Leela resides.
Yeah. Won't be easy for this ship to make it to shore.
It is as you say. The surrounding reefs prevent the Uvolti from venturing any closer. Apologies, my liege, but you will have to make the rest of the journey by rowboat.
Huh? You aren't coming along?
I shall be following you in short order. In spite of appearances, my duties are many.
Not sure what to think. Not her. Ever since we met, I've wanted to learn more about myself. Something inside me always had a hunch that I wasn't normal. But this is just too much. And Grimson, he never told me a word about it. Is it because he knew this would happen? Or even worse?
You're asking for my impression? Having reflected on Grimson's actions and the Balta Sea Force's behavior in retrospect, I would even go so far as to say they had deliberately steered you toward awakening as Rolo.
You mean Grimson? No more turning a blind eye to things. I hate to drag you into it, Adol, but when I do confront him, will you come with me? Aye. All right. Thanks. I feel better now. We can go ashore on that beach up ahead. Just keep rowing forward. So this is Serenez Island. Feels more like a tower. Not sure where Leela is. But for now, the only way to go is around and up.
Adol? It's me. Layla. Why are you here? Lager did. Please, take caution. Come, quickly.
Cut off again, huh? Think it's safe to say we're in the right place, though.
Okay, let's give it a shot. What should I do next? All prepped and ready. You should be... good spot to rest. There! Blast off! Not done yet! There! Blast off! There! Blast off! No chance! There! Blast off! Let's go! There! Burn away!
Nice work, Adam!
There! Blast off! What's this? There! Burn away! Blast off! Monosense might come in handy here. Burn the cinders! Flame off! Burn the cinders! Found something! Burn the cinders! Mana! Mana! Wait there, Karja.
Switch! Hup!
Switch! Flame off! Flame off!
Switch out! Huh? Can't catch me! Trouble! Trouble! Huh? Yeah! Huh? Huh?
Switch! A chest! Can't wait to see what's inside! A rare find! So fast! I think there's something around here. Found something! I did it! Flame off!
Switch!
are we? That should just about do it. Stay here, Adel. That should just about do it.
Switch!
Climbing that cascade was a breeze. Guess this is what Monoride's really capable of.
I think there's something around here. Mana! Didn't expect this here. Mana Sense might come in handy here. Found something! Seems kind of tough. Burn the cinder! Not even cinders!
Don't let your guard down just yet, Adel.
Found something! Looks valuable. You? Here goes! Here goes! Let's make tracks! Monosense might come in handy here. You? And raw! And raw! Nice breeze! Caught the wind! Didn't expect this here. What's this?
Switch out!
Burn to cinders!
Hey! Anyone here? No response, huh? We've climbed up pretty high. Must be close to the peak by now.
I think there's something around here. Didn't expect this here.
We've climbed all this way, but there's still no sign of where Leela is. Wait, over there! Does that entrance go inside the mountain? Maybe it'll lead us to her.
Mona! Should be a good spot to rest. cinders! Flame off! What's this? Too easy!
Real spacious in here. Who would have thought this mountain was hollowed out like this? Guess we'll just have to go as far down as we can.
Looks like a sturdy one. So fast! Mana! Furnace cinders! Furnace cinders! Flame off! Looks valuable. Found something! Flame off! Furnace cinders! I think there's something around here. Here goes! Found something. Looks valuable. Mana! Mana sense might come in handy here. Mana! Didn't expect this here! Mana sense might come in handy here. What's this? Mana! looks valuable. Mana! Mana Sense might come in handy here. Found something! I bet we can catch something here. Okay, let's give it a shot. Got a bite! All right!
I'll give you a hand.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
Now this is a prize catch! Got a bite! Looking good!
I'll give you a hand.
Ready
Let's
and...
do this!
Now this is a prize catch! Got a bite!
Looking good.
All right!
I'll give you a hand. Let's do this! Looking good.
Ready and... Yeah! I hooked one!
Damn, we're not gonna make it in time. Or maybe with Mana Sense, we can.
A rare find! Fly ball! Hut! Hut! Mana Sense might come in handy here.
We can move on now. That sure was elaborate.
Found something! Something's there. I think there's something around here. Didn't expect this here! Burn this cinder! Flame off! I think there's something around here. Didn't expect this here! Let's go! Burn this cinder! How's that? Should be a good spot to rest. A chest! Can't wait to see what's inside. Let's make tracks. I bet we can catch something here. A rare find! Okay, let's give it a shot. Huh? Got a bite! Looking good!
Looking good! I'll give you a hand.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
Yeah! I hooked one! Huh? Got a bite! All right!
I'll give you a hand.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
That went well! Huh? Got a bite! All right!
Looking good! Let's do
Ready
this!
and...
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah! I hooked one! Mona! In raw! Mona!
Switch! Huh? Raw silver!
Switch! A rare find! Monosense might come in handy here. Didn't expect this here! Stronger the better! Hut!
Huh. The air feels different all of a sudden. You don't think... What's this? Almost feels like a prison of water. Adol, up ahead! brother. Doll? She looks weak, but not hurt. Let's get her down from... What did I just hit?
A barrier Lady Leela erected when she sealed us 3 generals away long ago. But alas, the only one it presently confines is Lady Leela herself.
Lager.
Left to her own devices, she would have simply sealed us away once more. But please, don't misunderstand me. I'm actually here for your benefit.
Explain how.
For ages, I have been searching. Undying though I may be, my heart is ever hollow. And so, I seek to fill it. Thus did I grow lovesick over the sagas of man. Thus did I meet you both. The end point of my curiosity's journey is the manner in which I die. How does one who is undying find death? To say nothing of how they best ought to. The one who sealed Lady Leela, my liege, was none other than yours truly. Should you wish to free her, you have no choice but to vanquish me.
Don't tell me. Are you trying to repeat what happened to Yurth?
Indeed. For that would appear to be the part I play in this tale. Taking in my essence will bring us one step closer to restoring Rollo in all his glory.
He transformed!
Kaja, you must not fight him!
Leela! Why would you tell me to...
The stage is set for a most sensational performance! In service of this saga's rising action, I shall combat you with everything I can muster! Retaliate in earnest, my liege, lest your lives all be forfeit! Bear witness as the curtain rises on our final chapter!
Furnace Cinder! No! We mustn't fight! How can we not? He'll kill us otherwise!
Your expression! Simply magnificent! I will possibly be more elated! Splendid! Simply splendid! A fitting development for this saga's closing chapter! What unparalleled euphoria!
There's no other way around it! Furnace Cinder!
Rousing success.
Augur, of all the dirty tricks, you left us no choice but to defeat you.
I can only hope this was enough to pen my way into a page of your saga. Shame though it is that I cannot witness its continuation. To share in your footsteps, my liege, is just as well.
Damn it!
Shield brother. Thanks. That was a close one. Leela! Wait. This girl...
A bit of rest, and I should be fine. Karja, outside. Huh? It has been ages since my last breath of fresh air. May I ask you to bring me outside?
Oh, sure. The white shade. It's gone. Aye. The Marine Triangle makes for a fairer sight this way.
Much better than before. Adol, Karja, allow me to thank you for coming to my rescue. I especially appreciate your traveling all this way, Adol. You were? And after all the hardship I've put you through. Karja, how are you faring? It would seem your and Adol's combined powers have been able to keep your condition under control.
Yeah, somehow. But more importantly, we've got a mountain of questions to ask you.
I can only imagine. Where to even begin?
First off, are you a human or what? And how do you know so much about me?
I am a spirit who has inhabited Obelia Gulf since time immemorial.
A spirit?
I am also Rollo's wife, as well as your forebear.
What?
Yes, of that there is no doubt.
Let me get this straight. I'm descended from Rollo and you. A spirit?
Correct. I expect this revelation comes as a shock.
Then, what was Rollo's connection to the three generals?
I will explain everything from start to finish. Adol, I ask that you listen close as well. Our story begins roughly 140 years ago. In a Norman settlement, Rollo was born as the son of the Jarl. He was an irascible babe, even biting off the ear of the wet nurse who delivered him. As a young boy, his deeds and demeanor were marked with a brutality not even the Normans could bear. His elders, their tolerance exhausted, brought him on a plundering expedition before he came of age. Rollo performed many a great feat upon the fields of battle, but he fought with such ruthless savagery that even his allies feared and abhorred him.
Right. Parts of this were recorded on the runestones we've seen.
Yes. But the most significant is yet to follow. Eventually, Rollo slew his father, the Jarl, and visited tyranny upon every corner of the North Sea. It was then that he heard the rumors of a hidden treasure, known as the Sea King's Throne. In time, he appeared unto me, the throne's keeper.
The Sea King's throne? The one that can grant people's wishes?
Yes, though it isn't quite as opportune as the fables suggest. As I was saying, there he was. Rollo had managed to reach the temple that housed the throne, all by his lonesome. Son of man, what is it you seek?
Everything!
And what does that entail?
What else? Riches, women, and land.
Those desires are not your own. They are those of the ones who led you here.
Huh?
Gaze into the water's reflection.
What in blazes?
Someone saw fit to lade an empty vessel with pure malice. You are that vessel. Who, then, does that make you? From the instant we met, I could tell there was something irregular about him. Standing before my eyes, it was as though he were the very embodiment of malice. Far more than a single human being could possibly harbor.
Malice?
Yes. At the same time, his very existence evoked a feeling of dissonance. The malice was unadulterated, to the point where there was no sense of personhood to be found. But then...
Who am I?
You... Could it be? That exchange led me to a realization. It wasn't that Rollo lacked an individual self. Rather, it was such a diminutive size that the malice pushed it to the depths of his heart. What's more, the seed of said malice was planted by an external force.
Huh? But who? And why?
That I do not know. From there, subsequent events caused Rollo to become aware of his own abnormalities. He then returned from a lengthy voyage, after which I seated him upon the Sea King's throne. His sole wish? To live as a normal human being. The throne granted his plea, and thus did he regain his identity. However, at that moment, the malice embedded in him was set free. Hubris, Nile, and lust. Such are the true forms of Other, Lager, and Yurth, respectively. Immediately following their release, nothing of note. Rollo repented for his past actions and became the ruler of this land, ushering it into prosperity.
As the Duchy of Norgard, right?
Yes. The nation flourished and peaceful days prevailed for some time. Rollo and I were wed, and together we had a child. Then, one fateful day, those aspects of malice that were thought to have dissipated re-emerged with Grieger in tow. And by their hands, the entirety of the realm was stricken by the great calamity. Rollo prepared several arcs in which he sent his subjects to safety, but immediately after that, he disappeared from Obelia Gulf entirely.
That was written on the runestone in the Flumen Strait.
In order to protect this land he so loved, I kept the malice sealed away here. Until a few short months ago, that is. The generals, having regained their power, turned the tables and sealed me away in their place. I used the last of my remaining strength to imbue a seashell with mana and send it out into the sea.
And Adol wound up finding that same shell in Karnak.
Karja, even while maintaining the seal, I had been able to sense your presence. But just what are these shackles that bind you? They seem to be a product of mana.
Oh, right! That's one of the things I wanted to ask about. But going by what you just said, I'm guessing it doesn't ring a bell.
Unfortunately not. And although I'm sure you've already grasped this, the Trident's aim is to root themselves into your heart and give rise to Rollo anew. That is what must be addressed first and foremost. Well, before anything else, you must avoid battling the last of the 3 generals. If Karja takes Other's essence into herself, Rollo will surely be revived.
Nothing doing. We're taking him down, and that's that.
But why?
You haven't forgotten, right, Shield Brother? Unless we defeat Other, you'll die.
What do you mean by that? I see. This curse is potent indeed. Forgive me, but I can offer no aid here. But under these circumstances, one of you will be doomed no matter what we do. Adol, Karja, would you accompany me to the Seabed Temple of Ire?
Seabed Temple?
Yes. It is where I once lived, as well as the location of the Sea King's throne. Provided its power is still usable, there may yet be hope.
Chomping at the bit already, huh?
The Seabed Temple is further west from the Marine Triangle, specifically in what are known as the Waters of Creation, the Raoul Darksea.
Wait a minute! The Raoul Darksea is home to the most treacherous waves in all of Obelia Gulf. We don't even have a ship now that Logger's out of the picture.
Oh, I doubt that will be a concern. Just look at the horizon behind you.
That's Sandra's! But why? That isn't even the part I'm talking about. They shouldn't have any reason to fall in with us anymore.
The 2 of you have surmounted a great many tribulations up to this point. I imagine the experience has left you with grievous wounds, Karja. In mind and body both. But while there are undoubtedly more trials yet to come, you must hold your head high, Karja Balta, for there is also much you have gained in the course of this journey.
What? You say the Balta Sea Force is nearing us?
Yes. I made absolutely sure just a moment ago.
It's safe to assume that they're scouring around for the Sandras.
Then we can't afford to just sit back and twiddle our thumbs anymore. Might want to drum up a plan, Mr. Mayor.
Right. Cruz, are the ship's repairs close to completion?
If you give us another half day, we can get her fit to sail for a while.
Gren, I take it your feelings on the matter haven't changed?
What do you think? We won't set one foot on the Sandras if it means waving a white flag to the Sea Force.
Use your head, would you? It was precisely to keep us out of harm's way that Adol and Karja left. You heard what that logger guy said. There's not a thing we could do for them. Better we focus on rebuilding Karnak, don't you think?
Sorry, Dad. It's not that we can't see where you and the mayor are coming from, but it's thanks to those two that we've grown so much and made it this far.
If we don't step up and help them with this, we'll regret it for the rest of our lives. We can do more than just hold them back now, and this is our chance to prove it.
Not to mention, it's up in the air how the Sea Force will treat us if we throw in the towel. For all we know, they'll conscript us into their ranks and force us to fight Adol and Karja instead.
Mr. Mayor, say something!
Whatever arguments you have are nothing more than opinions motivated by emotion. Thus far, I have allowed the Sandras to operate out of necessity in order to save the townsfolk. But at this stage, I can by no means permit you to take up with Adol and Karja. As mayor of Karnak, it is my responsibility to protect the lives of its citizens.
We won't ask for permission, Mr. Mayor, out of respect for your position. But even still, they're our friends. More than that, we owe it to them to go to their rescue. Won't you at least turn a blind eye? Just this once. We need your support as our friends and family.
Mirabelle.
Mira.
It's much too risky.
As far as helping the town goes. But they're only children.
Exactly.
I'm
Speaking
scared
as a
out of my
parent,
wits.
we cannot stay
but-
idle.
How do we go about
The
this?
choice to live.
Senseless fools, all of you. Everyone, what we just heard speaks to the self-centered inexperience of the Sandras's crew. As such, I refuse to accompany them any longer. Instead, I will be remaining here to petition the Balta Sea Force's aid in reconstructing Karnak.
Pops? What gives?
We have no reason to believe the Sea Force will treat us non-hostile townsfolk poorly. I will take responsibility for this decision, as well as the ensuing negotiations.
You mean it? Yes! It's about time you saw things my way, Mr. Mayor.
We have no more business with you. Now take that boat and be off at once. Were the Sandras present, the Sea Force would surely attack.
Rafe? You really gonna let this happen?
Time to go, Gren. The mayor made himself clear. Let's get on the Sandras and shove off.
Shall we be on our way, Rosa?
Huh? But...
What's gotten into you guys?
Just come on.
Are you all out of your minds? How can we just leave them there like that?
Cruz, mind getting the goofball here up to speed?
Sure. You'd think I wouldn't have to, but locking horns with the mayor always turns you into such a... well, such a Gren.
Why are you using my name like it's an insult? A guy can only get called a dumbass or a goofball or whatever so many times before it gets old.
Actually, I'm not really sure what's going on either.
It's unfortunate that the mayor talked some of the townsfolk into leaving the Sandras, but we've still got a decent number of people who stayed on board, don't you think?
I guess?
The Balta Sea Force is no longer our ally. We're on our own now, and things are only gonna get tougher. Knowing that, what do you think would have happened if we dragged all the naysayers along for the ride?
Oh, they would feel tense and on edge, dampening our spirits.
Exactly. Baggage like that would only weigh us down in combat. Heck, we could have even had a mutiny on our hands if things shook out the wrong way.
A mutiny?
At the very least, morale would plummet, preventing us from acting as we see fit. It hurts to say. I think my dad would contribute pretty strongly to that.
Then the mayor was doing us a favor?
By taking the lead, he made sure that anybody opposed would stay off the ship.
Yes. That way, we're able to function more smoothly as a crew.
Fewer hands on deck means less firepower, but staying united is what matters most right now.
Here I was thinking we'd manage to strike our own path. But it turns out we still need others to help push us along.
You think I didn't already know all this?
Huh?
He's my pops. I've got a handle on how his mind works. But be real here. Can they really ride things out on that island by themselves?
Ah, now I understand. You're worried about them, aren't you?
Like hell, I mean, not even close.
Aw, look who's finally maturing.
Hey, even small fry know how to grow. I'm not one to talk, but your father-son duo's got some personality issues.
You aren't alone, Gren. Every one of us feels the same way. But sometimes, butting heads can teach you more about each other than you realize.
Mira.
Alrighty. Sounds like you guys talked things out.
Doki, you were eavesdropping?
Yep. And while I'm at it, let me share a few words of thanks. It means a lot, the way you stuck up for Adel and Karja.
Allow me to extend my gratitude as well, on Miss Kaja's behalf.
Oh my, even Yser's listening in.
If anything, we're the ones who should be grateful.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wait, you put yourselves through all that just to get here?
Normans help their pals out, rain or shine. That's the way you do things, right? Or what? You try to say we aren't your pals, Karja?
No, but...
You should have just led with that.
Seriously, just think of all the ways you've helped us so far. I can't believe you tried to up and leave before we repaid the favor.
That aside, are you doing all right, Princess? You wound up taking Logger's essence into you as well, didn't you?
Yeah, to be honest, I can't say I'm feeling too hot.
From the looks of it, you're barely managing to keep a lid on things. If you want to make for that seabed temple, the sooner the better.
Good thing we arrived just when you needed a ship. Now we can make ourselves useful right out of the gate.
Still, who could have guessed the Sea King's throne actually exists? Out of curiosity, Miss Leela, does the throne really grant whatever wish you make of it?
It won't respond to just anybody. Even should one manage to reach the throne, I must still deem them worthy. After all, it wouldn't do to allow wishes of ill intent to be realized.
That's what I figured.
Oh.
Got something to say?
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Not in the least.
All told, I have to question whether we can truly make it to the Seabed Temple. Navigating the Raoul Dark Sea would entail us crossing the Vortex Path.
Vortex Path?
It's a nautical region that endlessly churns with countless whirlpools. The waters there are so dangerous that even the Balta Sea Force rarely ventures through.
Yes. I imagine it will make for an arduous voyage. We would do well to reinforce the ship in whatever way possible.
Sure. I'll give it everything I've got.
Another point of concern is keeping Karja from coming into contact with Other. If she absorbs his essence, it will only be a matter of time until Rollo awakens.
We'll just have to reach the throne before he gets the chance.
No time to sit back and relax then.
Alrighty. What are we waiting for? Let's set sail pronto!
Oh, a new letter?
Okay, let's go! Let's give it a go! Hut! Yeah! Hut! How's that? How's that? How's that? How's that? Let's go! Fly ball! Yeah.
Yeah. That takes care of that! Welcome, welcome! Anything else? Come back soon?
Let's catch our breath. I bet we can catch something here. Okay, let's go!
Full speed ahead!
Hey, you don't find these often.
You just sailed up to the wrong ship!
Is everybody alright?
They didn't make it easy.
Sink already!
For victory!
Snagged a little something.
Think I'll take that.
Looks like a merchant ship.
Fire!
Yikes. Think we just crashed.
Hey there! Take good care of that, okay? Take good care of that, okay? Need anything?
Speed it up! Speed it up!
Just feel that wind.
Well, this seems useful.
I think we can use this.
A new island.
This will
Should we
be good to
disembark on
have.
it?
Such beautiful, majestic scenery.